Hey guys, what's up? Just here to tell you about a deodorant that I typically use a couple times a week. It's Degree MotionSense Dry Spray. You've probably heard of this before. Degree is a pretty popular deodorant and they have several different kinds, including like white stick, clear stick. What I really liked about this dry spray was, well, basically I started buying it because I needed a good deodorant like the day of my wedding because I knew I wouldn't really be around to reapply it and stuff like that. And I was getting ready in a room full of a bunch of girls that, probably didn't know where their stuff was. And I figured if anyone needed to use it, they could just use mine and then it would be fine because it's like just a spray on. It's not going on anyone's actual armpit. Like you'll see these in gyms and tanning salons and stuff like that. So it's MotionSense and it's 48-hour antiperspirant, so it lasts a long time. I never really go that long without showering, at least washing just my body, if not like my hair and everything. So I mean, I'm sure it's good for 48 hours, but I just never went that long without showering. So it comes in a couple different fragrances actually. This is just the Daisy Fresh one, and they have a few others. The one thing I feel I don't really care for about this product is it does have aluminum in it, but I feel like these natural deodorants that you will find in the stores and stuff like that don't really last as long, and like you still feel like your underarms will still feel wet after using it. They won't feel dry. This product goes on dry, so it makes you feel better. You don't have to feel like, oh my god, like am I sweating through it or anything like that. Like you just feel more comfortable because your armpits will just feel dry the entire time that this is on, from the time you put it on till the time you wash it off. And it does have a strong odor. Like if I'm in the bathroom with the door closed, I don't really like to spray it because it's like overwhelming amount of fumes from it. But it does have a pleasant scent. I just will do it, like I'll just like make sure the bathroom door is open so air is coming in while I'm spraying it, because I just feel like it's a really strong odor. Not necessarily a bad odor, just very like overpowering. So with the drug facts, let's see here. Active ingredient is the aluminum chlorohydrate, which I told you about. There's all kinds of studies that say that's really not good for you, but that's why I don't use this every day. I just use it when I know I need like extra protection, if it's a hot day or something like that. If I'm wearing, something, I don't know, something heavy that I'm afraid I could sweat through. Not that I sweat a lot, I mean, but you get the gist. So for uses, it reduces underarm wetness, super, super easy to use, goes on instantly dry. So it has the directions on here. You just push forward to unlock, shake well before every use, hold 6 inches from skin, and spray on to underarm and feel the freshness. So you definitely feel really fresh after using this, and after spraying it on, I have to say, like, you just feel more confident. What else is on here? So directions for underarm use only, of course. It has this spray nozzle, so basically you just push it up when you first get it to unlock it. And I'm going to spray a little bit now so you guys could see. So it's pretty clear, but it does go on, it does have like a little bit of, like, I'll show you guys. Can you see? It's like, it's wet, but it's also like a little bit white. It'll dry a little white. So what I do, if I'm wearing like black or something, say, I'll spray the deodorant on and then I'll let it sit for a minute, and then I'll just like kind of blot it with a tissue just to get like any like extra white marks off. So it doesn't transfer onto your clothing, because that can happen. You can get some white marks, especially if you're wearing like black or a darker color where it's more noticeable. Just, make sure that you blot it a little bit after like maybe 30 seconds or after a minute, whatever, after it's fully dry, just so you could get some of those like extra white pieces off, if that makes sense, and then it won't transfer on your clothes as much. So I really like the product overall. I think it's awesome that it's a spray bottle. It's like you don't have to feel gross if you're sharing it with somebody. Really easy spray nozzle, easy to use, easy to store. Just store in room temperature. It's a Unilever brand, made in Mexico. but the company is in Connecticut. That's where the distributor is. So there you have it. There's a Degree MotionSense Dry Spray, Daisy Fresh, 48-hour antiperspirant, which is a really awesome antiperspirant deodorant. You know, if you want to stay dry all day, again, it lasts 48 hours, smells fresh, keeps you feeling dry. Overall, awesome products. Hope you guys found the video useful. Thanks for watching.